Hey gamers, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. In this video, I will be answering one of gaming's hottest questions. Is Kratos stronger than Thor? On the surface, the question may seem cut and clear. How can an older Kratos be stronger than Thor? Not only has Kratos grown older, he has also grown wiser and calmer, taking a step back from his god-killing rage monster instincts. While on the other hand, Thor is not only bigger physically, but also much angrier and more willing to give in to his role as destroyer. So it's safe to say he has a higher chance of winning this matchup, but the results may shock you. Before we see who wins, I will be using Kratos from the Norse era, and not his Greek days, as it wouldn't take a genius to figure out who wins in that fight. Let's first look at the strongest features of both these characters that they have managed to pull. One of the strongest feats that Kratos has performed was that he flipped over Thor, the Norse god of war temple, that has the 9 realms within it. Yes, you did not hear that wrong. Kratos has canonically flipped over the 9 realms like an omelet, and that's not it. He would also push this temple alone like he was one of its Tyr. He has also fought a dragon alone and has gone to toes against the unkillable god Baldur, and managed to kill him, but this wouldn't be the only god he has killed in the new era, as he would also go on to fight both of Thor's son Magni and Modi at the same time, killing both. So it's safe to say that old age hasn't taken an effect on the lad's favorite job of killing gods. However, on the other hand, Thorin, if his appearance gives you the impression that he's just fat and not scary, then you'd be wrong, my friend, as he has managed to kill all the giants of the Jotunheim realm.
Mimir, why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what Odin did to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting between Odin and the giant kings. Well, this was when the Long War was young, when victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely a deterrent, a means to broker peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust. But they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unravelled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. With magics, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Frustrated, Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the tide of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems, with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared, no giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
Yes, he has also sent an entire race of people into hiding, while also destroying multiple homes and realms. And the hammer you see dangling from his pocket, that isn't a hammer that relies on the wielder's worthiness like the MCU, but it's just a heavy magical hammer. Carrying the hammer in itself is a feat for many, but for our favorite redhead destroyer, it's only an everyday stroll. Another thing that Thor has done that may shock you is that Thor has killed Kratos. Yes, he does canonically in their first fight, and would only revive him because he felt unsatisfied with the fight, and also because his lovely father Odin had ordered him to not kill Kratos. With that, it's safe to say both of our fighters are not light hitters, and even you may be thinking if Thor has managed to kill Kratos, then technically isn't he stronger, but that's not the case. You see, Kratos was not only thrown in the air mid-conversation, but also has a bad habit of holding back his attacks that actually resulted in him dying. But that wouldn't be the case when they would fight again in the finale God of War, Ragnarok. Both of them, with all their energy, would bat heads, and no one hit lightly. It was now death or life. And in this heavy-stakes fight, our favorite god killer would win and wouldn't kill Thor. And that's exactly where we can find who's stronger. You see, both Kratos and Thor are destroyers, and they have both done wrong multiple times, but Kratos chose redemption. He chose to be better for the sake of his son and his future, and would give in to his role as protector and not destroyer, helping him win this fight, and he would even reach his hand out to Thor, giving him a chance to seek redemption over destruction, trying to reforming his enemy knowing that he may die, but still choosing to be better. And that's what we can use to prove that Kratos is in fact stronger than Thor. And that's a wrap, gamers. We have finally determined today that Kratos is the stronger one of the two gods and reinforces the belief to be better. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below your favorite God of War game. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch gameplay videos and have more of your gaming questions answered.